can't get down that fast.
Good job. You look like a tiger with your tiger steps.
Hey y'all, we are just working with these two becoming more accustomed to people being low on the ground and their face being close to them. They have, there's a lot of kids, they have a lot of brothers and sisters, kids, so we need them to not be so in your face and trying to lick you, and even though they have good intentions, usually those licks can turn into headbutt with the teeth, so we don't want that to happen. So we're rewarding all of this calm behavior when we're low on the ground, which is something we always say that dogs do not generalize, meaning that they're not good at applying a concept to many different situations. So for example, if we were standing, they will understand to lay down and calm down faster. However, since we are sitting and we haven't worked sitting that much, they don't really understand exactly what we want from them.
No, you gotta leave it. I don't want to kiss. I need to chill out.
So we're just working on them just being calm.
Good boy.
Accepting pets. This is something that you really don't need treats for. If they were acting in a way you didn't like, all you have to do is take away your hand. And when they are calm again, you can present them with your hand again and pet them again. Kind of like what she's doing with Scotch right here.
Don't lick it. You gotta leave it. Okay, that's fine too.
Last time we did something very similar with dog handling, but today we are just focusing on, we are handling them, but we just want them to be more accustomed to us being on the ground and being calm. The kids are short, so
you gotta leave it. You gotta leave me alone.
Since they are close to the ground, they're going to be more inclined to jump on them and stuff like that.
Rocks.
And now Gio's being very weird. She's laying on the ground. Laying on the ground. And how often does your dog go insane? Does the dog go insane whenever you're on the ground? You've seen the videos of people doing yoga and stuff like that, and Mr. Scotch as I'm talking. So since Scotch is doing this, I'm just going to put my hand right here very gently. Just right here. I'm not petting him, but I'm more just giving myself a barrier, a force field.
Oh, I see that. That's a wonderful rollover. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
And we love that Scotch is so affectionate, but he tends to go overboard. Scotch, can you leave it? Good boy. He tends to go overboard with his affection. Can you do something else? Can you sit? Can you That's a good boy. What about down?
Rocks, what are you doing? You're rolling over. That's you're beautiful. I see it. It's so good. Can you leave it? Learn to do nothing.
Yes, really key. We should just say, learn to do nothing. We're just chilling.
Rocks.
And they are tired, so they're fighting a little bit.
Ugh. What can you do? What can you do?
So every time Scotch passes, he gives me one lick.
Yes. Rocks is sneaking in a kiss. Okay, can you sit?
There you go again.
Can you go down?
I know, it's hard.
Okay, go down.
Scotch.
Good boy.
So again, we are rewarding any and all calm behavior with pets. Scotch, can you sit?
Good.
Good boy. Just don't say practice again, because again, dogs are not generalized, and we taught them mainly standing up. We rarely get on the ground with them, so this is hard. Thank you for the kiss.
Good.
And the reward is me petting.
Good. And the kisses are great. We do love them, but we do know that a lot of times, especially with kids and just strangers in general, kisses lead to overexcitement, leads to a headbutt, a nip.
Especially if they're standing, like.
And sometimes you just don't want to kiss, and that's fair because they're boxers and they like kiss with their whole face. So teaching them to accept pets and
Scotch rocks.
and being touched without having to do all that. Hey fellas,
Boys.
can we leave it?
Boys. That's a good.
Good.
That almost.
Good. Rocks, come here.
Over there.
Come here. Good. Good job. And Scotch is definitely the first one to greet you with his face and give you a kiss right off the bat. So we want to make sure that he calms down with all of that, so that it doesn't transition into that accidental nip. What are you looking for? Hey.
Boys, can you leave it? Good boy.
Good. Okay, what do we do? What can you do?
What can you do, Scotch?
What can you do,
The boy
Scotch?
rocks. The boy rocks. I was gonna give Rock a treat for that since they were struggling.
Go down. No, I don't want kisses. You're a serial kisser.
He's a serial kisser.
Serial kisser. Good boy, Rocks.
I'm gonna go for my treat pouch. Why are you licking my shirt?
Scotch, come here. Can you sit? Come on.
This is very hard for him, as you can see.
Hey. No, I don't want to kiss. I'm also not using a lure. I'm giving them the opportunity to figure it out because they are really good at their behaviors, but now it's time for them to figure out how to do it in real life without needing to lure them or just using them
Stop.
practically.
Rocks. Can you leave it?
Boy.
Good boy, Rocks.
Good boy. Good job. Good boy.
Good boy.
If you're seeing this type of behavior, both of them are really tuckered out. Not sure if you have given them chews before, but this would be a good, like we're about to leave, this is a really good opportunity to potentially leave them in their crates with something to chew on. Now they should be supervised if they have something they've never had before, if you're afraid of a choking hazard. But I do recommend it because right now this guy is just Mr. Lick-a-tongue everywhere.
So he has to lick something.
And that would be a perfect opportunity for you guys to teach him what exactly is he allowed to lick like that. And it would be probably a chew
Don't
of
sit
some
on your
sort.
brother, but okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Go down.
Okay, good boy, Scotch. I help you out. That's a good boy. I help. That's a good job.
Good.
All right, well.
Good job.
Yes,
All right,
we-
fellas,
yes.
we did really good.
Oh, in terms of practicing, this is something you should do alone first.
Yes.
If you want to bring a kid in, you can, but make sure you are supervising it. You don't want anyone to get hurt accidentally. That being said, what we're doing is just lowering ourselves to the ground, let them know, hey, even though I'm close to the ground, close to your face, does not mean you jump on me, lick on me 100%. No,
Really
I want you to be
barrier.
calm enough. It's respect my space now, respect yours. That being said, they did a really good job today, and
Did you good?
bye.
Peace.